3 Minute Board Games respects the rights of Indigenous peoples the world over. Kia ora koutou and welcome to Comancheria in about 3 minutes. It's a solo-only game, playing time is really long, and it's a very complex game. You are leading the Comanche Empire through its history. How will you guide your people? The game is played in 4 eras, each with their own cards and win conditions. You may play any number of eras in a game. Each turn you will take an action and move this marker forward, rolling a die to see if you must do a passage of time. The era ends once the passage of time marker has advanced to the end. You win if you complete that era's objective, and you lose if your cultural military hits 0. Card management. There are multiple sets of cards for you to manage. Bag draw. To resolve effects, you will need to draw tokens from a bag. Automa. The non-player factions are controlled with this system. Player turn. The center of your community is your rancherias, each with its 2 leadership figures. Each rancheria has separate bands and resources, and are represented on the main map with markers. Start the round by revealing 3 new cards. Some will have ongoing effects, some instant impacts, and others can be purchased later. Each turn you will take 1 operation. The first operation is culture, and it increases our culture score by 1 for each rancheria and 1 for each territory we control. The second operation is taking actions. We activate all our bands in 1 rancheria. We then place them on this track up to our blue leader's medicine rating. The first band wants to hunt. Its movement is 5, shown here. It costs double to move without horses. We move to the nearest bison, then we spend 3 movement to hunt it, and then our last move goes back to the rancheria. We then mark that band as finished and activate the next one. It takes our red leader and moves 2 spaces to this nearby tribe. We raid it, drawing 2 tokens because of our strength here. We then roll a die because we have our leader. If we get under their medicine, we draw an extra token. For each success, we gain horses or captives, and we also place 1 total ravaged marker. Place the enemy tokens aside for now. The final band moves here to trade, swapping horses and captives for trade goods and food. They could return to either Rancheria A or B. The third operation is prepare. Take all the successes you've earned before and increase your leader's medicine scores. Some successes will end up out of play and others on the time track. Then you may take headman actions with each blue leader. Either 1 or roll a die and get under their medicine and take that many. Each success can return 1 success to the pool, swap culture for military points, or buy cards from the display. Each band then drops in strength by 1 point. The final action is passage of time, and here you can move your rancheria, spend food to upgrade bands, retire red leaders to become blue leaders, and check to see if unretired leaders die. Any ravaged settlements on the board are removed, and you can buy a culture card with culture points. Then all successes go back to the cup. Then after each operation, your opponents will act. Roll to determine which opponent, and then again to flip a token. They spend those APs on actions 1 at a time, and then save any leftover points. Each token has its own rules, which can have the opponent start a war, build settlements, destroy neutral tribes, end a war, or attack our culture. Generally though, if an opponent has a ravaged token on them, they will stop to deal with those first. Why would you like this game? Comancheria is a big beast of a game, and it does so many ambitious things all at once. It's a game that models the full rise and fall of a nation from start to finish. It's both a sandbox that lets you make tons of choices about where to expand, who to fight, what to build, and how to develop your culture, while being very clear in the history you are playing through. The final era is brutal and deals with the creation of the reservations and ethnic cleansing. At no point does Comancheria shy away from its subject matter, and I respect that. The AI system is a bit fiddly, but it's really deep once you get the hang of it. The best thing about this game is its sheer scale and scope. However, I knew almost nothing about the Comanche before playing this game, so I have no idea if it tells their story well or not. My gut says that it does, but I'm not an expert. Also, this is a super hard, rather complex solo game with very adult themes. I'd recommend it to veteran solo gamers only. The same designers also created Navajo Wars, and for a non-historic solo game, try Nemo's War. Comancheria. No jokes on this one, sorry. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the notification button, like, share, and subscribe to the channel.